It's all about humanity.
Na sziasztok, szép napot mindenkinek! Folytassuk tovább a Hogwarts Legacy-t. Egy kis hangot. Jó, szerintem így jó lesz. Na. Harry Potter néven indítottuk karakterünket. Az előző részben ugye megismerkedtünk Fig professzorral és a mi karakterünkkel, aki, mint kiderült, látja az ősi mágiát, sőt, használni is tudja, mert ugye az ogréknél már használtuk is. Nagyon röviden, tömören kb. Itt tartunk. Az előző részt a YouTube-on meg tudjátok nézni, ha esetleg kíváncsiak vagytok a sztorira, hogy a magyar felirattal is játsszuk. És akkor beszélj Fig professzorral, következő küldetésünk. Streamen kívül nem haladtam most egyáltalán. Még mellékküldiket sem csináltam.
Revelio.
Ahhoz, hogy valaki hozzáférhessen a Hollóhát klub helyiségéhez, egy sast formázó kopogtató által prezentált igazán titokzatos rejtvényt kell megoldania. Logikát és érvelést alkalmazva. Ja, igenis Holló hátiak lettünk.
Revelio.
Ennyi? Merre is kell? Potterre kell menjünk. Most haladunk tovább a sztorival. Aztán majd meglátjuk, lehet, hogy csinálunk pár mellékküldit is. Hogy esik úgy puffan, ahogy kedvünk van. Végigjátszásban mindenféleképpen mellékküldetésekkel is fogok foglalkozni. Szóval nem csak a sztori mentén fogunk haladni. Azért nem kizárt, hogy streamen kívül is majd ezt-azt megcsinálok, de azért nagy részt mindent streamben, már azért itt nagyon sok felfedezni való van, azért nem fél évig szeretném streamelni, bármennyire is szeretem a játékot. Küldetéseket. Küldetések. Aha, párbajklub első menet van, még egy mellék. Azt azért meg fogjuk csinálni ezután. A fiola titka. Beszélnem kell Fig professzorral a Roxforti troll támadásról, valamint szeretném megtudni, hogy megtudott-e valamit a Gringottsban talált fioláról. Ja, akkor ezért kell most vele találkoznunk. Ugye voltunk a Gringottsban is. Volt egy kulcs, amit igazából mi tudtunk használni.
Revelio.
És ez még egyen följebb van. Teleport. Azért fel kéne venni azt a mellékküldetést, de hogy tudok följebb menni? Itt. Most egyelőre csak felvesszük, hogy azért meglegyen, aztán meglátjuk, mennyire érdekes.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an
Hogy ne lenne
adventure.
kedvem?
Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about,
tényleg azt is
both
meg kéne
leading to
csinálni
locations
azokat a
around
mellékküldiket.
Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Érdekesen
Following a
hangzik.
Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Teljesen jó deal.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Tantermének.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here
Egyelőre
if you
csak
find anything.
fölvettük. És majd később megcsináljuk, haladjunk a sztorival. Na, menjünk Fig professzorhoz. Ennyi mellékküldetés van. Akkor még gyorsan fölvesszük, elvileg az is azon a szinten van. Aztán tényleg haladunk tovább.
Even if I knew how to get into the other common rooms, I wouldn't bother. There's a reason.
Ezt még nem tudjuk kinyitni. Ezekkel is foglalkozunk, de most nem látom a térképen konkrétan. Na jó, akkor adjuk. Nem húzom ezzel az időt. Itt van egy lepke. Kell mindig. Valami elviszi a figyelmemet, mert annyi mindent lehet csinálni.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ez bizony szörnyű hír. Ha Ranrock koboldjai és sötét varázslói önre pályáznak, akkor arra fejte fogunk, amit a széfben találtunk.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes.
Egy emlék volt.
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would
Igen,
see
mert mi
something.
látjuk ugye az
Shall we
ősi
go?
mágia
I
nyomait.
appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Tanulhatunk most meg. Jelentkezhet professzornál. Na, jelentkezzünk. Tések. Pironitió. És emlékszem erre a varázslatra, hát valószínűleg valami tüzes lesz. Haladjunk. Itt is van egy mellék. Ja, azok lefelé voltak, nem is fölfel.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Kastélyban.
Kind soul help me.
Vesszük ezt a
Are
mellékküldit.
you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Nélkül. Miért utál téged
Everyone hates
mindenki?
you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Szerintem érdekes.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Hát azért akkor mégiscsak
Imelda
értem, de
is one of
vicces.
the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Csak rossz vesztesek most elvették a köpköveimet, és jó magas helyekre elrejtették őket az iskolában. Hát... Kicsit talán túlreagálták.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do
Ha
find
már
all
egy
of my
kicsit több
gobstones,
összegyűlt,
do
akkor
come and see me
elkezdjük
again.
megcsinálni a
I'll be back to
mellékküldőket
playing
is.
Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Mi ez a beszédbuborék itt térképen?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ezt akartam, átváltotta. Figyeltem, átváltotta automatikusan küldetést. Lássuk.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Egy feladatot nekünk.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Ja, 2 menetet a párbaj klubban. Teljesíts egy varázslat kombinációt, gyakorló menetet Lucan Bratani társaságában. Na nézzük.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Jaj.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. These peas will make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Wow, itt is van.
It was granted my privileges.
Revelio.
Ezt majd valamire lehet használni, nem emlékszem. Tovább.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Ez a varázslat még nincs meg nekünk.
Accio. Levioso.
De ez kellett jobban. Zunk.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Hogy ne érdekelne?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Szenállok.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Na lássuk.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Ez a sárga pajzsbűbájt olyan megzavaró varázslatok, mint például a lebegtető bűbáj. Igen. Ja. Hehe.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Na, jöhet a kövi.
Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
Egy szimpatikusabb karakter számomra.
Apologies in advance.
Kérte elnézést.
Protego! Accio! Come on! Accio!
I'm the one!
Protego! Levioso! There goes my wager. Stupefy! Accio! Lumos! Protego!
Tam. Ajaj.
Stupefy!
Még killt is, de megoldjuk anélkül. Na.
Some big hits that round.
Tökéletes, talán rossz.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Ja, hogy a gyakorló bábút is meg kell csinálni. Aha.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Na, lássuk.
Accio!
Ja.
Excellent form.
Levioso!
That's it.
Levioso! Accio!
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Ennyi?
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Na.
Assignment's all finished.
Vissza a professzorhoz. Jaj, nem jóra mentem rá. Ez kell nekünk. De lassan már szerintem valamikor seprőnk is lesz. Később van.
Revelio.
Ez mi való?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accomplish...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Rosszat nyomtam. Kaptam.
Good work.
Jó. Hát a repáró az annyira nem kell ide. Na, akkor mehetünk szárolt részleg titkai. Van, ahol egy mellékküldi. Ezt felvesszük gyorsan.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Hallottam ám róla a trollok is. Ó, köszönöm.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Is félsz a saját árnyékottól?
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
You're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as...
Hidden herbology.
Csináljuk.
Sounds intriguing.
Arról miért nem tűnt el felirat? Csináltam egyszer. Egy. Ja, közben megyünk Fig professzor termébe.
Ah, there you are.
Itt is vagyok.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig,
I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
we have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Egyedül.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Keressük meg Sebastiant.
Revelio.
Csengelés. Hogy
I still can't manage the
Jaj, feljövök.
catching it on fire.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Csináljunk úgy, mintha hülyék lennénk, és
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me.
Teljesen fölösleges, mert mindenki tudja, hogy valami van. Tehát ha ezt beszéltük meg Fig professzorral, akkor tartsuk ehhez magunkat. Kettőnk között marad minden, amit láttunk.
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
És akkor most te is van.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Brándító bűbáj. Ezt rakjuk. Csak ide.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Közél ilyen felek először érzékelik, aztán pedig megvizsgálják a gyanús viselkedést. Ha az éjszakai felügyelők elkapnak, vége a küldetésnek. De most ez... Hogy lát meg, hogyha stiltben vagyunk? Igazából csak azt látja így, hogy valami ott nem stimmel.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
There van.
Told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right.
Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Sebastian.
You distract.
A figyelmét, én megállom a
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Ó, megvan a kulcs. Hol a nyanya? Ja, ott van.
so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Huh?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Használd az alapvarázslatot, amíg észrevétlen vagy, hogy elcsajd az éjszakai fényjeleket és az ellenségeket a kívánt helyre. Akkor figyel, ahova lövünk, és akkor addig el tudunk menni, jó?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Hey, ho.
Revelio.
Pop. Hova ment ez a könyv? Miért nem tudom?
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
Meg vagyunk.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ja, 500 pénzt kaptunk.
Revenue.
Ezeket gyűjteni kell majd. Most még nem tudom. Végig kell.
Incendio. Még nem lehet gyűjteni. Hogy kell az a küldetés.
Silent as a grave.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friends. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Úristen.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Kell állítanom, hogy legalább kiállnom a könyvtáros elé egy jó kifogással erre az egészre.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Fogantyú a pálcához. páró kéne.
Revelio.
Nem ezt akartam. Csak lesz majd, hogy van több párunk.
Reparo.
Kifinomult párbajozó kesztyű.
Revelio.
Nagyon bajós helynek tűnik.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. Revelio. Lumos.
És fényt csinálunk.
Where might this lead?
Antinum.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Jó. Lazított umbra barna ősz is áll.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Bang. Jó. Ezt kicsit későn nyomtam meg. Pappa.
Lumos. Levioso. Protego.
Jeles 10 plusz találatos kombók. Sikeres 10 plusz találatos kombok generálni kezdik az ősi mágia erősítőket. Ezt tudom. Ja.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Na gyertek.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso.
Na, akkor...
Revelio.
Ezt értem, de oldalt van egy lábda. tudok menni.
Lumos.
De nem látok sokkal többet.
Revelio.
Mi az ott lát? Csak ennyi, hogy vissza tudok menni?
Revelio.
Hát, hogy valahol itt van
Lumos.
This must be the way forward, but to
ahhoz
where?
Ádához menni. Hiszem, hogy el kéne jönni a megoldáshoz. Várjunk csak.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Itt is van.
Lumos. Revelio.
Hát passz. Vagy... Itt vettem észre valamit.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Na jó, haladjunk.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Napellenző szemüveg. És már azért kaptunk pár cuccot. A kesztyűnél nem hiszem, hogy jobbat kaphattunk. Szemüveg. Hogy ne legyen látható. Nincs tulajdonsága. Elképeszt. Ja, kinézet módosítása. És ne látszódjon, jó. Meg vagyunk. Na lássuk. Úgy működik az.
Stupid one. Stupid one.
It is a book after all.
Egy emlék lesz. Generáltak, hogy legyen vízük. Az igen.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too.
But
we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Gondolom elővigyázatosak, hogy ne legyen belőle is egy Darth Vader.
It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Kellően fel akarják készíteni, hogy jól tudja használni az ősi mágiát.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Beárulta
You're a
őket.
bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Nem árult el minket.
Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Te egy paraszt. Nyolcas szint. Elvileg már bujkálnunk nem kell. Ez magas cilinder. Itt is mintha lett. Ja, a teleport.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Kellett egy papírlap.
Revelio.
Hol? Hova tűnt? Oldal volt.
Lumos.
Itt a könyvtárban van egy lepke.
Revelio.
Csak ide. Jó.
Revelio.
Az a lepke ott lesz a túloldalon. Ott is van.
Lumos.
Na, gyere csak velem. Ja. Nem. Keret nélküli színezett szemüveg. Nagyon jó. Na. Menj vissza Fig professzor tantermébe. Na, menjünk. Professzor javasoltam, hogy tiltsák be a mágiát a könyvtárban. Beosont valaki az árolt részlegbe, és úgy tűnik, Cressida Bloom úgy tekint a könyvtára, mint saját személyes színpadára, hogy gyakorolhatja legújabb varázslatait. Ez nagyon kellemetlen. Hogwarts az ilyen bóckodáshoz képest szelídnek tűnik. Ja.
Revelio.
Itt jártam már. Repülő papírlapok. Hoppá, ez még nincs meg.
Lumos.
Nézzük, egy festmény, amin van egy nagy fehér... Tudom mindent kivenni, hogy akar lenni. És egy sarokban két oldalról derékszögben is van kép. Az egyik ilyen zöldes. Jó. Ezt már mintha egyszer elkezdtem volna keresni, csak nem találtam. Jaj. Cskasimpatok. Na, keressük tovább, hát ha megtaláljuk most azt a lepkét. Irány szerintem nem.
Revelio.
Eljöttünk. Szerintem arra nem volt semmilyen. Ezt megnézzük még egyszer. Ez már túl messze is van. Mert mintha valami ilyesmi lépcsők is. Nem is lépcső volt. Ilyesmi. Hoppá.
Revelio.
Hirtelen feltűnt volna. Szerintem ebben az irányban lesz. Előzőleg sem nagyon találtam. Próbálkoztam vele. Ez szerintem nem is szokott lenni.
Revelio.
Erre. És nagyon messzinek tűnik. Erre lesz. Ezt teljesen máshol kell keresni. Hát, hogy lejjebb van. Nézzünk rá még egyszer a képre.
Lumos.
Ez még hasonlót sem láttam szerintem arra.
Revelio.
Elég kár. Éppen esetleg nem csillag így meg vagy a képernyő. Tudom. Nem semmi ilyesmit.
Oh.
Jó. Egyszer meg lesz. Tovább a küldetésben.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backstab.
Tűnik. Igen, itt jártam is. Ez viszont...
Revelio.
Ez lenne az. Aha, ez az. Megvan. Csak meglett.
Lumos.
Na jó, messze. Visszatalálok. Egyáltalán lejjebb. Valahol. Nem már. Végre megvan a lepke, most még nem tudom, hova kell menni. De volt, mint gondoltam. De meg lett. Akkor beszéljünk Fig professzorral. Vidd el a könyvet Fig professzornak. Hát vigyük.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Gyorsan kiraboljuk Fig professzort.
Unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Fig. You have a visitor.
Professor.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Nem tudtuk fölvenni, de ezt majd tudom, hogy kelleni fog valamihez. El kell vinnem magammal Londonba. Az igazgató ragaszkodott hozzá, hogy közvetlenül a miniszterrel beszéljek George haláláról.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Igen, többek között sötét varázslatot. Na, akkor lássuk. Következő küldetésünk. Egyelőre még csak melléküldiket mutatja, akkor valamelyikbe kezdjünk bele. Rejtekhely a kastélyban, köpködő kövek, mérgező bátorság. Nézzük meg ezt.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Közben Átszájfonái bejelentkezett. Nyomom.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete this.
Vannak olyan kis közösségek, amelyek szertevágban megtalálhatók. Ja. Pontok, mellékküldetések.
I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Világbejárása közben a térképen lévő kör eloszlik. Igen. Mindenféle felfedezni való. Akkor gondolom lassan kapjuk majd a seprőt is. Mi lett ez a sok küldetés? Kapitulátus, menjünk, szerezzük meg ezt először. Térj ki sikeresen az ellenséges támadások elől 0/10, használj prioritót az ellenségen. Ja, akkor ez végül is egy konkrét küldetés, hanem ezeket teljesítem, akkor megkapom. Jó. Most nem azt csináljuk. Na, ez a gyógynövénytanóra. Ja, meg közben kaptunk néhány cuccot is. Hoppá. Nem. Ja, meg sitykát. Wow. Fú, nagyon menők vagyunk ebbe. Kicsit rockwoodos, nem baj. Na, haladjunk akkor gyógynövénytanórára. Mellékküldetés. Még lejjebb, ezt gyorsan fölvesszük. Bár is erre kell jönnünk.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much. Bit of snot on you now.
I'd better keep an eye on Highplate. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Revelio.
Még nem.
It's astonishing.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Szerintem miatta.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Később erre visszatérünk. Még mindig egyelőre fölküldik. És gyógynövénytanóra. Hát, hogy a következő streamben holnap elkezdjük ezeket megcsinálni. Addig mindenképp szeretnék eljutni, hogy a seprünk meg legyen. Addig annyira nem terveztem elég küldikkel foglalkozni. Na.
Revelio.
Jó. Katot még nem tudok nyitni. Lakat. Akkor ezt még itt hagyjuk.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here.
You
need these for today's class.
A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Kellemes hangú.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Milyen kis cukik voltak.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
Fokhagymacskával.
like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you.
Viccesek.
It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take
Aztán már
time
majd a
to grow.
szükségszobája kicsit komfortosabb lesz.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Erőnyerő főzethez használják. Boszorkányfűmagok remek retekben vásárolhatóak, bármilyen méretű cserében termeszthető. Ja. Ennyi?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Na lássuk.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on.
Na, kínai kaffogókáposzta.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Szedjük mindet. Igen. Támad meg a gyakorló bábút egy kaffogókáposztával. Igen.
Look at that.
Wow.
Chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the
Agresszív kis
gnomes
káposzta.
out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Feltétlenül, ja, persze, ez csak egy bábú. Már elképzeltem.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Ez megvan. Hoppá. Mindent begyűjtünk, amit lehet. És több. Ezekben mi nem tudunk ültetni, mi? Gondolom majd visszanő. Menjünk Fokhagyma professzorhoz. Vissza.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Ezt nem lehet, ha tudok még szedni. Hopp. Még. Pedig szerintem ilyen fényünk is lesz. Haladjunk.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Ahogy én is, a növények úgy sokat
Magical
adnak.
plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Na. Ez a küldetés teljesítve. És 9-esek lettünk. Na. Uagadó lány. Biztos. Na, találkozzunk Nattival.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as
Tipli már. Csak erőszakosan.
Revelio.
Itt már azt hiszem, hogy találtam a tekercset. Az mi az?
Oh, do shut up. Professor Howell was carrying some pearl dust the other day. Obviously, I asked her if it was for a love potion.
Incendio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Össze kéne gyűjteni.
I could just have a butterbeer from a
Csilingel, de nem semmi érdekeset.
Revelio.
Kaptunk is valamit? És kívások. Kesztyű. Ja, hogy így kell begyűjteni. Oh. Van. Most mind kinézetek? Ez köztár, ez mi ez? Ja. Valószínűleg ezek kinézetek lesznek. Legendás kesztyű. A szemüvegek ezek. Nem? Azt a rohadt. Hát ez zseniális. Na jó, nem. Ez jó volt. Na, tészta elegantó. Jaj! Ezt annyira nem erőltetném. Ez így még... Hú, milyen elegánsak vagyunk. Na, haladjunk. Aztán lassan. Idő van. Küldetés, amikor golyókat kellett ide húzgálni, ez nem itt kéne, hogy legyen. Szerintem itt kellene, akkor lehet, hogy most még nem lehet csinálni. Port. Gyűjtjük, nem még kelleni fog. Azt hiszem, ebből tudunk majd senderolni a szükség szobájába. Bomba! Nézem, hát ha van... Hű... Ja, de ide majd küldetés miatt úgyis kell jönni. Így bomba. Ez a nő személy. Itt küldetésünk. Ja, bájítartanóra. Csináljuk. Jutott eszembe, hogy amúgy ezt akartam az előző után, bájítartanórát, de végül is mindegy. Pukkangatni kell. Ez micsoda?
Revelio.
Mi ez a kérdőjel? 83 pezete. Ez pattyantós budi. Megvan. Ezt kerestem.
I should investigate.
Megküldi.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Yes.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
Minden kaland jól hangzik.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Természetesen segítünk neki, csak nem most.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Haladjunk. Sztorival. Várjuk meg, amíg lesz a seprünk, és akkor utána csinálunk mágikus küldiket is. Én is nagyon örülök, csak itt most van egy rakás láda.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
Jaj, szegény.
I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out.
Ooh.
Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been better circumstances.
You work all day with your hands, you know?
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much
Lakatos lesz mi? Aha. Hát akkor az majd bent. Most nem megyünk a kobold táborba. Tival találkozunk.
It is good to see you.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Most még egyelőre Nattinak sem
I've never
mondjuk
met
el.
Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Nem fogom tétlenül nézni, ahogy tönkreteszik az új otthonom.
Good.
Elhallom.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Natti nagyon kedves, és nagyon kedvelem ezt a karaktert. Na, akkor megyünk bájitaltanórára. Azt hiszem. Várja. Most még nincs vége?
What's going on here?
Ja. Elhopponált. Merlin próbái. Jó, megcsináljuk azt. Mert akkor majd elindulnak a Merlines questek. Ameddig nincs seprünk, úgyse tudjuk csinálni nagyon őket, mert itt az elég nagy távokat kell megtenni.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
De én meg nem szeretnék.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Put me back there! Right there!
Téplé van. Jó,
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
tűzkígyó párbajozó. Felszarok mentem.
Stop right there! Fedezzük, we can help you!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Na.
You'll take this and dead body! Not that!
Oh, kár. Most...
Tell Rookwood to find me a cell. Incendio!
De ez most mi? Hello, hello, hello.
You made a grave mistake.
What on earth
Ezért
just happened?
gyakorolnunk
I've never
kell.
been accosted in such a manner. It's so close to
volt.
Hogwarts.
You all right?
Többen jönnek, azért
I
kicsit
am,
bele tudok
thanks in no
kavarodni.
small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Semmi.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian
sincs.
and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Még a beállított órát
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
What?
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Akkor most fogom tudni csinálni.
Did you see that?
Incendio.
The buckets disappeared.
Tűzkelnek.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyres sing.
Is van.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Mit is adnak?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Ó, hát részemről a
And do be careful
szerencse.
out here.
Na,
Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes
Akkor.
and books.
Néha még úgy tűnik, mintha picit bugos lenne a játék. Aha. Akkor még megcsináljuk a pályítaltanórát. Akkor mára szerintem ennyi is lesz. Ja, várjunk csak. Csak egyszerűbb lenne. Teleporttal. Egy mellé küldi. Jöjjebb. Jó van. Itt felvesszük. És annyi fel van véve. Na, húzzunk báhitaltanórára. Teleport.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school.
Rebellion.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Reggelig itt elücsörögtünk. Főzzünk bájitalt.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggen-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggen-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggen-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Kezdjük.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Verjük, kavarjuk.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Mit szeretnél?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Na, megint bajba akarnak minket sodorni. De hozunk neki.
As long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio.
Toll. Jelentés. Borgin és Burks szokásos nyitvatartási időn kívül fokozott aktivitást mutatott, különösen hajnali órákban, mikor is gyanús szállítmányok érkeztek a bolt hátsó bejáratához. Tekintettel az üzlet hírnevére további aurókat vezénylünk azokhoz, akik már eddig is figyelték az üzletet. Ön is közéjük tartozik. További utasítások hamarosan. Hamu koszmatojások. Tojás.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you!
Remélem nem robbantod fel az iskolát.
You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Hoppá, elnézést. Na, főzés készíteni.
Potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Mit csinálunk? Kreadorus főzetet? Igazából nem kell semmit csinálnunk. Na, és készült.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Még csinálni.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Hopp. Hát, úgy látom, nem sikerült.
Well done, Gareth.
Na most.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Itt a profi vagyok.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Érdekes, összebláztuk egymásnak kb. Mint kutyáknál. Na.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Yeah. Na most mit tegyük a hülyét, lebuktunk, az kész.
I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement today. No. Class is dismissed.
Semmi összeszedhető? Tűnik nem nagyon.
My robes are going to reap
kapunk újat. De.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw.
Jó,
Professor Fig
akkor
tells me you found a long lost book for him.
Innen fogjuk folytatni. Holnap délelőtt. 10 órakor délelőtt. Haladunk tovább akkor majd a főküldetésekkel, és akkor, hogyha már meg lesz a seprő, akkor elkezdjük a mellékküldetéseket is csinálni. Úgyhogy akkor mára ennyi. Akkor holnap délelőtt 10-től ismét Hogwarts Legacy. Mindenkinek akkor további szép napot kívánok. Ha tetszett a stream, ne felejtsetek el feliratkozni. Ilyesmi. Kommentálni, meg amit csak szeretnétek. Még egyszer további szép napot mindenkinek. Sziasztok!
It's all about humanity.